All right, so we're back with another video where I talk in my girl voice the whole time, just like normal. Like 2 weeks ago, I had a flu and pneumonia vaccination, right? I got these done because I wanted to start an immunosuppressant, and I also have something else coming up in a few months. We'll get to that in a moment. And I ended up getting sick a couple days later. It wasn't anything too crazy. It's like in the back of my head when I talk, it's like this like reverbish kind of feeling, and it's like, ugh, okay. A little bit of a sore throat, nothing too crazy. It wasn't in my nose, it wasn't in my tummy, but like my hands felt clammy, I had a light fever, you know. So like maybe I got the flu, but like didn't feel the full force of it because of the vaccination. I don't know. Um, but anyway, people prayed for me, and they prayed for me so much that I actually became so powerful. I busted through the roof of my ceiling, and it's all boarded up here, and like I popped out and I was like, I have the power. So, but like things are back to normal now. Yeah, it was just weird because I know that the person that coughed in my face was Antifa. They were Antifa. Because people around here open mouth cough into other people's faces without taking into consideration their immunities. And they're Antifa. Or worse. Possibly worse. Pro-Hamas Antifa. I need a tinfoil hat. I need a tinfoil hat. I'm mentally ill. Look at me go. Okay, back to normal conversation, right? Yeah, transphobes need to like come up with new material already. You guys get boring whenever you're like, oh, you're mentally ill. You're always and blah blah blah. And some adult brainwashed you. And what? Like you don't know my life. I came up with my own cognitive thoughts, right? I came up with my own plan of action for my own life. You care more about like me than you do like your own well-being. Have you showered recently? Do you know how to use deodorant? But also like go to 4chan, pick up some like new stuff. Like they do it so much better, and like even they don't have like anything new in the past like 10 years. It's still just the same rinse repeat. So like get better at it. I knew with like meme culture, the day that like meme culture started coming to like Facebook, and like people were like, haha, funny meme. It's like, can I have cheeseburger now? And like, oh my god, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm like, oh, just wait until more of 4chan stuff leaks into like the mainstream. And here we are that the president's probably like the leading source of people transitioning now, because like how many like hillbillies are just like, what's a transgender? Oh, and then they like search it and now they know. And like, it's like, I feel like less is more. Like, why did you make everybody aware that this is a thing? I mean, if you're not going to teach it in school, that's one thing, whatever. I don't care. I didn't learn it in school. No adult put these thoughts into my head. I came up with my own plan of action, right? Unfortunately, it's like, I could have started hormones sooner. Would have been a life-changing thing, right? But like then now you're like making consequences to children that start sooner because they couldn't possibly know, but like I definitely knew. Nobody taught me or told me that. So like that's where I'm at with that. Anyway, transphobes in real life and transphobes on the internet are two totally different things. Transphobes on the internet are like, I'm a tough guy. I could take on 50 guys if I wanted to. In not in a gay way though. And then like in real life, like you walk by and then like the table, it'll be like 7 sad old men with like sports cars that are like, the Democrats are responsible for the government shutdown, and like all brainwashed and stuff. And you walk by and then they'll all like get quiet. They'll just get quiet because they don't know how to interact with us. But like at the same time, like some of them are on Grindr, some of them are like just check your Grindr whenever that happens, right? I don't know. What do you want me to say? Yeah, so back to the story time. Back to story time something. I don't know. What am I even going to talk about? Yeah, so the thing that I have coming up, I am 103 days away from my transgender surgery. It's not that big of a deal. A lot of trans people get trans surgeries, gender affirming surgeries, and it's cool. like it helps out a lot with dysphoria. It's gonna help me, I feel like, a lot with just feeling confident and comfortable in public, which I feel like I have a lot of confidence in myself. Just a matter of like people treating me more how I internally am, I guess. Being on estrogen for, over 12 years, 12 and a half years, stopping for 2 years. But yeah, being on estrogen for 10 and a half years straight, right? Um, you kind of don't want to be called dude or bro or him or, and like the people that go out of their way to do this aren't exactly nice people. The women that do this, I don't know what's wrong with you. It's our rights than yours. I mean, but yeah, I'm still like a little bit sulky, kind of not sulky. I don't want to say sulky. I'm still a little bit bitter, I guess, about it. That it's just such a long way away. It's not that like I would be like have an issue waiting. It's just that like my overall health, I'm just like, I don't want to injure myself or whatever. At the same time, I'm like extra broke this month because I freaking between electrolysis and reimbursement cycles after I get this all paid for this month. But on top of that, car repair that I already had, and I just dropped my car off today. So now it's gonna be like another potential car repair. But they're gonna look it over for free, which is cool. But yeah, I'm already broke-ish, pretty much by like it's I got like $70 in my name for the rest of the month. It's kind of a tight situation. I'm thinking of working at Redacted because I'm not gonna tell you where I'm going to work part-time, which is a cool kind of hangout place. Like I'm cool with it. I'd be happy with that. I'm a little bit worried about getting injured working, and I'm really worried about somebody just coming in the store and just right in my face. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what people do in public. It's really weird. I don't understand it. So I might have to like wear a mask at my job. And could you imagine? Like I feel I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, so transgender surgeries, pretty cool stuff. It's really cool stuff. You should look into it sometime. And then yeah, now there's also like the big thing. Wait, we got to go back to the girl voice. What are we doing? So like the other thing that's like really crazy is like some people are like, hello, like freaking raspiness. Okay, some people are like, oh, trans people should be able to like identify each other in public spaces, right? And you might be thinking like, well, we kind of already have like one way or another of doing that. And like one way is to kind of like wear rainbow stuff, or like another way is to have like the blue and the pink and the white. But there's actually another way, and like this isn't my like I'm not like the one that's saying like this is like the rule or anything. I saw somebody else say this and it blew my mind because I realized that it's so true. There's actually a piece of clothing that you can wear, and like so it goes on your neck. It's one of those things. It's called like a necklace. Yeah, that's it. And like so what it is like sometimes you have to like sometimes it'll get stuck down here, right? And it's just a lowercase letter T, and you take it out and it's like it's a lowercase letter T, and if somebody has that, it might mean that they're transgender. Like, it's either that they're trans or that they're a trans ally. And I think that's beautiful that, like, I didn't even know that. For as many years as I've been in this community, I was unaware, but, like, I think it's great that, like, there's so many people that support us because I realized, like, a lot of people have this little lowercase T necklace on, and it's just beautiful to know that, like, there's so many caring people out in the world and like healthy minded, accepting, loving people that, are our allies. It's beautiful. It's great, right? So I think I'm going to go ahead and call that the video for now. Don't be a stranger. Come back, y'all.